what you're losing by constantly refusing to dance with me. You'll be the idol of France with me. And yet you stand there and shake your foolish head dramatically while you wait there so ecstatically. You just look and say emphatically, not this season, there's a reason. This was mentioned in Act 1 in the comments. I just saw it. So we're gonna do it. I won't dance, don't ask me. I won't dance, no, don't ask me. I won't dance, madame, with you. My heart won't let me feel the things they should do. You know what? You're lovely. And so what? You're lovely. But oh, what you do to me? I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't purely mental, for heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. Why should I? I won't dance, how could I? I won't dance, merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. I saw Cheetah Rivera at Feinstein's years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. Stage the size of a postage stamp. She came out and she opened her set with this song, and then proceeded to do all of the choreography from America at 80 years old on the stage the size of a postage stamp. And my little gay heart grew 3 sizes that day. When you dance, you're charming and you're gentle, especially when you do the continental. But this feeling isn't purely mental, for heaven rest us, I'm not asbestos, and that's why I won't dance. Why should I? I won't dance, how could I? I won't dance, merci beaucoup. I know that music leads the way to romance. So if I hold you in my arms, I won't dance. I don't know if that's the exact song they were talking about. I think James and Marianne. But somebody mentioned that song in Act 1. And so I said, I'm going to do it. But I also said I was going to do a song from Dick Tracy, and I'm going to do that too. So here's one of my favorites from Dick Tracy. What can you lose? Only the blues. Why keep concealing everything you're feeling? Say it to her. What can you lose? Maybe it shows she had clues which she chose to ignore. Maybe though she knows and just wants to go on as before, as a friend, nothing more. So she closes the door. Well, if she does, those are the Jews. Once the words were spoken, something may be broken. Still you love her. What can you lose? But what if she goes? At least now you have part of her. What if she had to choose, leave it alone. Hold it all in. Better a bone, don't leave it alone. With so much to win, there's too much to lose. Love that song. Don't get me started, Catherine. I've read all the books and I still can't figure it out. Sondheim, as a songwriter, you read a lot of Sondheim stuff. He has this great, I don't know which book it's in it, but it's about his songwriting. And he's like, Andrew Lippitt taught me this. He said, specificity is the key to universality. And Sondheim further explained that, saying, like, I can't just write a torch song. Write a torch song. How do you write a torch song? Tell me there's a girl at the end of a bar in a red dress and her makeup's a little smeared. She's drinking a glass of whiskey on the rocks. And all the men in the bar won't talk to her, and the bartender won't talk to her, and her hair is a mess. And she's holding on to a key in her right hand and her left shoe scuffed. Now I can write a song about that. But I can't write a torch song. And then he writes that. I love that song. Anyway, that's my... But I digress. Jacqueline Gillespie. Hi. How are you? All right, folks, let's sing Act 2. What should we sing in Act 2? I don't know. Hi, Marianne. There's not a wrong one. Here, let me... Oh, there you are. Traded in the big balls for a squid hat. I'm going to read you all of Marianne's comments, everyone. Oh my gosh, I saw her 54 Below last year, and my cheeks hurt from smiling so hard in her direction. Oh, Julie Lucido, hi. OMG, living for this. Thank you. I think I mentioned this on Sunday when Chris was here. I saw Cheetah in that show at Feinstein's, actual Feinstein's, not Feinstein's 54 Below, years ago. I saw at Carnegie Hall. I've seen Cheetah in a few things, and every time I see her, I'm just like, she's so good. I saw her in The Visit, obviously. What else did I see her in? Thank you, Emily. Eling! Excuse me. Water. Excuse me. I enjoy a little musical theater anecdote because when I got it from Six Flags. In my younger years, when I first moved to New York City, wasn't sure if I was an actor, was I a composer, was I an accompanist, was I a writer? I read everything I could get on the Broadway musical theater. And the stuff that stuck with me all these years later must be important, or at least have meant something to me. And now I like to impart it to the children. I'm not going to be able to wear this because it's driving me nuts. Did Kenny win me this hat, or did we just buy it? I don't know. It's one of those things you buy at an amusement park. That's my squid sound. Oh, let's sing something. What shall we do? Requests, anyone? Feel free to put them right there in the comments, and I'll do my best. I'm trying to think if there are any songs about squids. Just that Addams Family song, which I don't know very well. In the arms of a squid. I'm just gonna pick something. Ooh, what about this show? Hi, Ray. How are you, my friend? I'll do Drowsy right after this, no problem. I have a place where dreams are born, and time is never planned. It's not on any chart, you must find it with your heart. Never, never land. It might be miles beyond the moon, or right there where you stand. Just keep an open mind, and then suddenly you'll find Never, Neverland. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you may never, never grow. And that's my home, where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things, and your heart will grow on wings forever in Never, Neverland. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you can never, never grow. Hallelujah. And that's my home, where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things, and your heart will fly on wings forever in Never, Neverland. That's all. Let me get my book, because the book is better than the version I have. Be right back after these messages. We'll be right back. Go look at the screen. I look fat sitting on this couch. Oh no! But I got a squid hat. I got a squid hat. I've got a squid hat. I got. That's a squid. What? What's wrong with me? I'm such a mess. And that's my new song. It's called What's Wrong With Me? I'm Such a Mess. Oh, right, I can't use the book with the air conditioner. I just turn the AC off because it blows my pages. As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers everywhere, never knowing where to turn or what to do. Still we bumble our way on life's crazy labyrinth, barely knowing left from right, no right from wrong. And the best that we can do is hope a bluebird will sing his song as we stumble along. It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you until you have nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica? Oh, please. Still it mustn't let you lick ya, this planet oh so glad. Keep your eyeball on the highball in your hand. As we stumble along across life's crowded dance floor, as we push and we shove, we live and we learn. And when we finally leave the bar and we see that morning star, we pull our bootstraps up and homeward turn. Then we stumble away through dawn's blinding sunbeams, our belly knowing right from right, or left from wrong. But as long as they can hear that little bluebird, I'll sing my song as we stumble along, as we stumble, fumble, fumble, plumble, as we stumble along. You folks have put in requests, which I love. I have not done the beloved J&H yet. I will do a Jekyll and Hyde song. Marianne, a B-side, Into the Woods, not a problem. I don't know what B-side Into the Woods are, because I like the whole show, but I'll pick one that's harder to play that I usually don't play. What Jekyll and Hyde song should we do? What a plethora of tunes to choose from. Just getting my Jekyll and Hyde book too, because why not? I know what we'll do. We'll do a duet. Let's sing a duet together. Into the woods. This is the song that made me obsessed with the cast album of Jekyll and Hyde. It made me a Linda Eder fan for years. I don't do a lot of concerts. I like plot-driven music, emotionally, blah, blah, blah. I know, right? But I've seen Linda Eder in concert, maybe more than anybody else I've seen in concert. And she always sounds like the CD, like her voice is that good, which I don't always love. Like I want it to, but as she's gotten longer into her career, she starts switching it up, which is sort of fun to do because then it's still like ridiculous. I sit and watch the rain and see my tears run down the window pane. I sit and watch the sky and I can hear it breathe a sigh. I think of him, how we were, and when I think of him, then I remember in his eyes I can see where my heart longs to be. In his eyes I see a gentle glow, and that's where I'll be safe, I know. Safe in his arms, close to his heart, but I don't know quite where to start. By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond the tomorrow? by looking in his eyes. Will I see beyond tomorrow the sorrow that I feel? Will his eyes reveal to me promises or lies? But he can't conceal from me the love in his eyes. They're like an open book, his eyes, but most of all, the look that hypnotized me. If I was, I will walk away and gladly. But sadly, I'm not wise. It's hard to talk away the memories that you prize. Love is worth forgiving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes. Love is worth forgiving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes. David Hasselhoff and my squid. It's my squid voice. Excuse me. Does anybody else have winter allergies? Because my allergies get worse in the winter, and I hate it. Anyway, should I do one more Jekyll and Hyde? Nah. Y'all know I love it. Till you came into my life. That's from the original Jekyll and Hyde album with Colm Wilkinson. I'm going to do Emma's short little pretty song. And then I'm going to do some Into the Woods. Good, I hoped you were going to do that, Trenton, because I did the alto part. So I was like, everybody take it up! Once upon a dream, you were lost in love's embrace, and there we found a perfect place. Once upon a dream, once there was a time like no other time before. Hope was still an open door. Once upon a dream, and I wasn't afraid. The dream was so exciting, but now I see it fade, and I am here alone. Once upon a dream, you were heaven sent to me. Was it never meant to be? Was it just a dream? Could we begin again? Once upon a dream. Or maybe not, and probably not. No way. No way. All right. B-side Into the Woods. I'm not doing Your Fault, so just get that out of your heads. Okay. I'm a mess. She's a mess. But let's see what I could do. What I could do. Ooh. So I'm going to do the one that. Who said? Was that Emily? Who's the one who said? Hi, Maddie. How are you? Yes, we'll do that. And then I'll do that. Ooh. Page 88. Turn your hymnals. I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate. Ooh, I'm gonna keep going. If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you leave to regret it. There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? What you do is you do. What's the point? All the rest is only chatter. If the thing you do is pure in intent, it's meant, and it's just a little bit, it doesn't matter. No, what matters is the everyone tells little lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more dies and you'll have your prize, and the end's inside, you'll realize what the end is right. It justifies the beans. I like that song. Like that line, justify the beans. It's funny. Thank you for correcting your grammar, Marianne. I do the same thing when I type. Except on Facebook, sometimes I'm like, ugh. I have big thumbs and phones are small, and sometimes I just delete it. Anyway, that was a piece of information no one needed. I want to do this. I don't do it as well as Kenny does, but I'm going to try it. It's the last of midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon it will be boom, squish. Told a little lie, such a little gold. Broke a little vow. Did you? Had to get your prince. Had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the boom, squid, splat, nothing but the vast midnight. Everybody smashed flat, nothing we can do, not exactly true. We can always give her the boy, no, of course what matters is the blame. Someone you can blame. Fine, if that's the thing you enjoy, bringing the blame. If that's the aim, bring me the blame. Just give me the boy. No, no, no. You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, no one believes I'm the witch. You're all liars and thieves like his father. like your son will be too. Oh, why bother? You'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight. So goodbye, all coming at you fast. Midnight, soon you will sky fall. Here you want a beam, have another beam. Beans are over making you rich. Play to they soar. Here you want some more. Listen to the roar, giants by the score. Oh, we can't blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all fours, all right, mother, when losing things again. Punish me the way that you then give me claws and a hunch, just away from this bunch and the gloom and the doom and the boom. Crunch. Paul, you haven't missed anything. I'm just a mess. Welcome. Guys, if you have funny hats, I'd love to see you in a funny hat. Send me the picture on my Facebook. Maybe I'll make a little video. Look, I made a hat. Look, I made a hat. Look, I made a hat where there never was a hat. Crunch! I don't know, that just came to me. Time for some water. 'Cause she's a mess. Oh, Lord. I know Emily has hats. I've seen them. Let's see. Let me see if there's one more Into the Woods I could do that's not quite so screamy. Oh, this whole thing? Okay. Stupid. That's too hard. I'm a mess. Well, that's a B-side if I've ever heard one. I'm going to do one more because I like this song. Ooh, but first, I'm turning that air conditioning back on because it's hot. When the heat comes on in New York City apartment buildings, it gets hot. We also open our windows and turn on air conditioners. All right, we're doing B-side Into the Woods was the request. I'm going to do one more. If I can figure out these chords. What did I clearly say? Children must listen. No, please. What did you not to do? Children must see. I'm missing a page. And learn. I'm not doing it without the whole thing. I mean, I'm going to do it. I just want to do the whole thing. And to learn, what could you not obey? Children must listen. What did you have been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Ah, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. Yes, you are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. Don't you understand? Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone's got to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. says yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I could not supply? Stay with me. Stay with me, the world is dark and wild. Stay a child while you can be a child with me. I gave you protection and yet you disobeyed me. It's gotta go. I'm getting hot. That was some Into the Woods B-sides. Folks, I hope you enjoyed tonight. She was random and she was messy, but she was yours. Don't forget to check out Yvette's video. Oh, yes, I got a picture. I got a hat picture already. I'm putting together a thing. If I get enough of them, I need 7. Tell your friends. Hope you enjoyed tonight. Alex was happy hour. Between the sing-along shows, Yvette and Randy, you know them, you love them, you've seen them. And then Yvette's drops another video with us tonight on Thirsty Thursday, as the kids call it. And by kids, I mean Yvette. She named it that. She's cooler than me. Gosh, what should we do for the last couple of minutes together? Don't you know what's out there in the world? Let's see. Ooh, that's what that's called? I love that song. Yes. I did get those cats. I got 3 cats pictures back when I was talking about doing a cats video. We'll see if I come through with anything, but I'll make something up. Maybe I'll do cats in hats and do something from Seussical as my theme. I don't know. You guys know I'm a mess, right? Like I'm a mess. Let's do a Seussical song because it just said it. That's not how you spell Seussical. Ooh, I bet they're nice too, Opera Australia. Did everyone see that the Slunga has a video coming out, like a concert coming out? I think it was filmed in Sydney. Is that not right, Catherine? The Slunga's new concert? I don't know if you would know that just because you're there. Don't you know what's out there in the world? In the world, I'm a mess. Oh, I don't know. Oh, did you see her? Good. She's got one of those voices. Her and Anthony Warlow. Have they ever done a concert together? When the news is all bad, when you're sour and blue, when you start to get mad, you can do what I do. Tell yourself how lucky you are. When your life's going wrong, when your fates are unkind, when you're limping along and get kicked from behind, tell yourself how lucky you are. Why decry a cloudy sky, an empty purse, a crazy universe? My philosophy is simply things could be worse. So be happy you're here, think of life as a thrill, and if worse comes to worse, as we all know it will, thank your lucky stars you've gotten this far, and tell yourself how lucky you are. You know, I think, Kathy, we've talked about this. My obsession with Anthony Warlow. First time we were in Sydney, I think his La Mancha had just closed. I was so mad. But there is a recording of him and Caroline O'Connor doing it somewhere on the interwebs. But then he came and did Annie on the Broadway. And so even though it was Annie, I forced Kenny to take me. And I finally got to see Anthony Warlow live in something. He was fantastic. And frankly, here's a random song. I'm going to sing Anthony's big song from Annie. It's my last song. It's pretty. It doesn't get enough love from the score of Annie. There are people who hate Annie. Except for the kids, I think Annie's lovely. Shut up. Anthony Warlow, if you don't know, here's my little tidbit. The composers loved him so much the first time they saw him as Daddy Warbucks. Anytime there's this international production or a big-time production, they always recommend him as Daddy Warbucks, and they actually wrote him a completely new song, which I've never heard, and just realized that in one of my scores I own. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do Daddy Warbucks' big song because I like the sentiment. Thank you all for being here. I made me a fortune, that fortune made 10, been headlined in profile again and again, but something was missing, I never quite knew, that something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous applause at thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name, that something was missing, and each time I got through, that someone was someone, but who could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who could need me for me, need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something was no one but you. Thank you. Okay.